Hello, random citizen, and we're back with our first Nuzlocke of the best Pokemon game. We're playing Pokemon Sapphire, and we've got a new layout for everything that we're going to be using, in theory, moving forward. I had said originally I wasn't going to do a lot of editing for this, but I decided to see if this was going to be reasonable in terms of challenge for setting it up. And it seemed to be okay, so we did it. So you can see we got our team on the left, or excuse me, on the right there, and our death count and whatnot. So I just want to give a quick shout out to Edison T Crux, who provides these layouts. He does some free layouts for people who want to try some Nuzlocke runs with the layout, and he doesn't charge anything to use them. He just wants to be credited for his work, and honestly, it's pretty awesome, so big fan so far. And then the process for setting it all up in Editor. That was a tutorial on the Gaming Fox YouTube channel. The channel name is Mama Foxy, and those were the two resources I used to set this up, so if anyone's interested in that, I'll link their videos and their channels in the description for that. Yeah, so nobody really watched the last video, so there's not much new from that. If you haven't watched it, go watch that. If you haven't watched the first one, go watch that, I guess. Yeah, so we said at the end of the last video I was going to do some training off camera to get everybody sort of up to date. So I got everybody up to 10 except for Beaky and Kipper, who I think are going to be big on the rock gym. So they're up to 14, and then Terrible got up to 11, which is kind of ironic, but turns out my hatred of Whismur just continues because Terrible was one of the easier ones to level up because it has a 50 power stab move in Uproar, and Whismurs were also hard to train against and grind against because they have a 50 power stab move that took out a lot of health to my team whenever I would train with them. So yeah, Sly I almost stopped training at like 8 or 9, but then learned Headbutt, and a 70 power stab move is pretty solid for training, so yeah. I said I wasn't going to fight any trainers off camera, so we got one more trainer over here. And then the downside is this next cave is we don't get an encounter there, basically, unless we want to catch another Whismur, because it's 100% Whismur. Like, you can't even get the encounter for Rock Smash with a Geodude. It's just a Whismur. So, yeah. There's that. That's an annoying piece. So we got Terrible the Whismur. Hopefully we'll be replacing that soon. Alright, so fight this trainer, and then probably we got the gym to do. We got Meryl. Okay, so we got Sly in front. That should be fine. Level 10, level 10. Yeah, headbutt it. Okay. Alright, that's not good. I don't want to overlevel Beaky or Kipper, but they're pretty solid. Alright, we'll bring out Terrible. So Uproar's pretty solid. Yeah. So Whismur, not a fan. If you do end up watching last video, you'll know I'm super not a fan, based on my reaction to encountering Terrible. But here we are. Alright, so that may have been the last trainer around here. I'll have to go this way because it's been a while. No, we still got one more. And it's another Whismur. Yeah, we're not going to fight a ton of Whismur. Because, again, they have Uproar. I mean, this is only level 6, but still. Uproar is not great. And we're going to want to switch for that Hiker. Probably to Kipper. Generally, these guys have Rock type, so Beaky won't do well. And we're gonna Water Gun. We should have actually probably done oh, it's probably gonna be one hit if we did Beaky or Kipper. I kind of want to know how Beaky holds up against a rock move, because my idea is we can use Beaky in the gym, but if we get a hit with a rock move, we're in trouble. So I was hoping that maybe we can one-shot Roxanne's Geodude, or alternatively live a Rock Tomb, but that's probably not accurate. More Geodudes. So I don't know on that. I'm thinking maybe we leave Beaky as a last resort, but the thing is to save Kipper in a fight with Roxanne would require us to switch without and giving them priority attack, which would not necessarily be good, because like one strong rock attack and Beaky goes down. Oh, there's an item over here. I really don't want Beaky to go down, because honestly, Beaky's pretty solid, like, in the training I've done. Oh yeah, Beaky... So big stuff is... Sly got Headbutt, Hype got Confusion. I think that was on last stream or last recording, but I'm not quite sure. Kipper got Water Gun. Again, I'm pretty sure that was on last recording, but I don't know. I had to do a lot of off-camera grinding. But Beaky got Wing Attack, so we really want Beaky to hold out for the second gym, because it'll definitely be invaluable, especially if we can't realistically train Hype to be sturdy enough for that. So, yeah. So we're going to heal up, and then I think we're going to have to take on the gym. I remember the first time I ever played this game, most of the gyms were pretty simple, but again, my normal strategy with Pokemon games is to, when I get to the gym, just bash my head over and over again into the gym until it breaks, without worrying about like Pokemon feigning in an attempt, because it'll give them experience. So yeah, that I guess I don't need to save because it doesn't matter. I'll save for technical if technical issues happen. I think we're gonna put Beaky in front just to get an idea of how Beaky will fare against similar level to the gym leaders in these starting trainers. Ideally, we can see how that's gonna play out. So it's a level 10. I know Roxanne's is 12, and then there's a 14 Nose Pass. So what do we do to level 10 Geodude? Okay, it's a one-shot. Okay. Well, let's keep going with Beaky, get an idea of their damage range. Well, level 8's not going to be exciting. Level 15. I guess the alternative is just, like, really supercharging Beaky by training them to make sure we can Oko the Geodude for Roxanne. Not quite sure, though. I really don't want to lose Beaky, because the rest of the team's not great this early in the game, and Beaky would be real important to have in the second gym. I'm gonna leave Beaky out front. Let's see how he does against this guy. Because I think if we can take out the Geodude with Beaky with Roxanne, then we can take the Mudkip and take out Nosepass with Mudkip. This is a level 11, so what's that look like? Yeah, it's still super effective, so it seems like it's an okay go. Okay. We're gonna start with Beaky. And then switch to Mudkip. Oh, it's a level 14 Geodude. Hopefully that's within the... yeah. Within the margin of error. Okay, and then we'll switch to Kipper for the Nose Pass. Okay, so apparently Nose Pass is just going to use Harden. Yeah, that's why we didn't go to Beaky. Let's hit some Mud Slaps, because if we have to swap Beaky in, lowering the accuracy on Sand or on Rock Tomb would be ideal. Although we will do less damage if they keep using Harden, but this will be ideal if we do have to switch to Beaky. Let's keep missing. Keep them missing. If we keep dropping their accuracy, we should be okay. I think that's it, but I think it's all it can drop, but we're gonna try it again anyway. Yeah. Alright, now we'll water gun with Kipper. Probably get through with Kipper now that it basically can't hit an attack, but... okay, or we crit. That works. We are not going to learn Bide, because I think that move is garbage. Yes. Stop trying to learn Bide. That move sucks. Like, I understand the concept, but I think it sucks. Alright, one gym badge down. We should get Rock Tomb, I believe. Alright, so I'm going to take a minute to swap over and update our badge total. Alright, we are at 1 badge. Alright, 1 badge. And that should be solid. Let's make sure my volume's working. Alright, that should be good. Alright. So now we've got the Devon to deal with the Devon Corporation and or Team Aqua stealing stuff from Devon. Okay. I'm gonna go heal up. And I believe after we get the Devon stuff delivered again, we can have a fight with May. And I'm kind of apprehensive about that. I don't think Trico knows a ton of stuff, but I suppose we know Wing Attack, and the grass moves would be neutral against Beaky, so that seems solid for that. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. When we were training, Sly got us a ton of cool stuff. So a bunch of super potions and a full heal, and I think one rare candy was the contributions from Sly. And oh yeah, there's some revives which we can sell for money. So Zigzagoon is pretty solid, maybe not a good offensive capability, but will be good picking up items and helping us that way. We can make it so we don't have to spend a lot of money on potions, or we can sell some of the stuff we do get for stock ups. So we gotta go to Team Aqua, get Pico, and then we can be on the way to Dewford. Oh no, we gotta get Pico. We were trapped by a thug and rah, Pico. Oh yeah, here's the tunnel where we can only get Whismur. We're not gonna catch another Whismur. We technically could, like, Dupe's Claws is technically optional. We don't have to get it, but we're not gonna use another Whismur. We're barely gonna use the Whismur we have. If it comes down to it, we can always come back, I guess. Because it's technically always Dupe's Claws. Until we catch it. But if this run goes poorly enough that we need to come back and catch another Whismur, then we will probably just toast anyway. I should have swapped out to somebody. Oh well. Okay, so thank you, Poochyena. You have gifted us this win. Your use of Howl, or whatever it was. Okay, we got the Devon goods. We can take that to the Devon Corp. Oh look, we found your Pico. Pico! Alright, how many more Whismur will we find before we leave this damn cave? Yeah, the other thing is, like, apparently the rocks that you can smash to get strength later don't even have a chance of spawning a Geodude, so you can't even get that in there. You just can find Whismur. It's 100% encounter. Like an Ultra Sun, or not Ultra Sun, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, apparently you can find a Geodude with the Rock Smash, but apparently in Gen 3 you cannot. So, yeah, good stuff. Alright, we're gonna switch off of Beaky because he's pretty over. Ooh, another item. Another full heal. Sly's gonna keep us up on that. Alright, we're gonna put Murray in front. I think he's hard to deal with as long as he just has tackle. So we should get him experience as much as we can. Yeah. Get those great balls. Find something good. We'll have those great balls. Yeah. We're gonna talk to Devon Corporation. We're gonna give a letter to Steven. So the big thing with this is, after delivering the letter to Steven, we'll get the EXP share, which will be real helpful. Yep. Give me the letter. Oh yeah, now we can have our own map, so we can check our routes. Oh yeah, for anyone who's going to ask later in this run, fossil Pokemon are going to count for a Rustboro encounter, so since there's no other way to get a Pokemon in Rustboro, we'll be all set to get the fossil Pokemon. We're going to get Cut here, but I don't know where to teach it to anyone. Maybe Whismur if it can learn it. Because you don't need Cut for this game. Like, we need to know Rock Smash to get out of Mauville, but we never have to learn Cut for anything. So let's see if Whismur can learn it. If it can, we'll teach it to Whismur, because, like I said, it's Whismur, and it can. Okay. Only thing that can learn Cut is Sly. We don't get the move deleter until way later, so probably not gonna do it now. Moving on up. Okay, so we get to fight May here. She doesn't start. Does she start with Trico? She only have Trico? We should be able to fight her. Oh, do we not fight her? I thought we had to fight her. Or did I thought at least it was optional. Alright, well, that's fine. I know we had to fight her on the way to Mauville, and that's like one of the most infamous rival fights ever. Not really looking forward to that, but we've got things we can do before then. Alright, going through the woods again. Onward to Dewford. Haha. So the real challenge of Gen 3 comes towards the second half of the game. I mean, I suppose that should be the case in most games, but in terms of gym leaders, 5, 6, 7 are really tough, and then 8 is tough if we don't have a way to deal with water Pokemon. Although I believe they have a Whiscash, so we can't use electric, or we can use electric, we just can't use it specifically for that time. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so we get the fishing rod here. I think it just mainly gets us Magikarp. I think one of these has a Stardust. Maybe not. I thought there was one of these with a Stardust. Is it over here? No. So we can fish in Dewford Town, though, which is the only way to really get an encounter in Dewford, so you're not the fishing guy, are you? Do you give us the rod? Yes. Sweet. Alright, so Magikarp ahoy. So we'll get it here in Dewford Town. Get the Magikarp. We'll get it out of the way for Dupe's Claws later if we can catch it. I don't think we'll use it though. Like, Gyarados is good, and Terrible is terrible. But we have 2 water types. And it is level 10. Oh, Murray learned Sand Attack. That was the thing from the off-camera grinding session. I'm gonna use the speed up feature for this because we don't need to find out what happens when you do a million splashing. Pokeball should be fine. Oh, we had an Ultra Ball from Sly. That was one of the things he picked up. Alright, we got ourselves a Magikarp. And we're gonna name you Guppy. We will probably not use you, Guppy. I am sorry. Yeah. Well, let me guess. Bunch of Magikarp. Actually, I think one of these guys has Tentacruel, so... Or Tentacool. Not Cruel. Yeah. Oh, and they're level 12. Brilliant. That was a crit. Okay. Still not wild about that. I wish you did more. I wish you were good. I get you get Intimidate when you evolve. Do you just have Poison Sting? Okay. 3 damage for a while is okay. And oh, it knows Constrict. Okay. It's even worse than Poison Sting. Not enough for a level, but... Yeah, getting Murray some experience will be good because it needs a move that's better than Tackle. And I'm not sure when it learns one. We should probably look that up to see if we're wasting our time. Alright. Poochyena. Gen 3 moveset. By level up. Okay, so it learns Bite at 13, which is a 60 power stab move. So, yeah. 13 will be our goal. I keep forgetting that Poochyena's not normal type, because I always feel like early game Pokemon are, but I guess it makes sense. And so the 60 power stab move will actually be pretty solid. It just takes to level 13 to get there, so... And then Terrible doesn't evolve for a while. You're just Magikarp. I will be speeding right through this. Okay, Tentacool may actually have to learn something about that. Yeah, Whismur evolves at level 20 and then at level 40. Supersonic. Yeah, so Whismur... Loudred's not great. Exploud's okay, but he's limited in move typing. And it's a level 40 evolution. Am I gonna make the mistake of not healing my poison Pokemon again? No. We've got a bunch of full heals from Sly, all 2 of them. So we can realistically use an antidote here. And you get confused because we were so good to our Pokemon. Kill it, yes. We get a rare candy. We can use that to get Murray up to 13, but I feel like wasting a rare candy at Poochyena is not a great plan. Alright, and we will be speeding right through the magic card. Oh, it knows Tackle. Or that was confusion. Never mind. We'll use a potion. Alright, now we will speed through the Magikarp fight. Yeah, no. So we're technically on a route now, right? We switch here or something? Yeah. So we could technically fish here. I think we can only get Magikarp and Tentacool. And if we're ever going to use that Route 103 encounter, we should be using it on Tentacool. But let's check. Route 106. Sapphire. Welcome to the recording of Macatak looking everything up. I just need to know what Pokemon are there. Thank you. Okay, so you can fish a Magikarp with an old rod, and you can fish a Tentacool with an old rod. We could come back with a good rod and fish a Wailmer, or a Magikarp or Tentacool, or fish a Wailmer with a super rod. And I imagine it's similar in Route 103. Route 103, we can surf and find Tentacool and Wingull, and we can fish with an old rod and find a Tentacool. Really low level. Oh, we can find a Sharpedo there and a Wailmer there with a super rod. I mean, it's late, but we can come back for it. Yeah, maybe it's better to find the Tentacool here. I'm okay with that. Okay. Fish away. Not a Magikarp. Yep, there we are. Oh no, okay. Let me just note down Dewford was a Magikarp. And 106 was a Tentacool. Okay. Level 9. And it's another water type. We're really saturating that water type market in our team. Tentacool or Cruel is pretty bulky, so it can be good later in our run if we evolve it. That seems like a lot of work. And again, we have a lot of water types. But if we don't use it, we got out of the way for the Dupe's Claws. Alright, so the cave encounter. I don't know what we want here. Kind of want Makuhita, I think. Though that being said, if there is a Makuhita here, we should probably put Beaky in front, because everything except Hike is super... Hype and Kipper is super... or fighting is super effective against. And Hype isn't really bulky. Makuhita would probably replace Terrible. Oh yeah, come on. I need something. Nothing? Okay, there we go. A Sableye. No weaknesses, so there's that going for it. It's Dark Ghost, maybe? Beaky's pretty strong. Let's... probably want to go for a Confusion. That's not a ton of damage. Sableye I've never found to be particularly good. I know it got a Mega Evolution in Gen 6, so I've heard that makes it better. But I feel like in Gen 3 it wasn't that great. I guess the no weaknesses help. Okay, that's solid. Tackle. Oh, it's part Ghost. Yep. I did that. I'm an intelligent life form, I swear. Okay. Well, then we'll switch into Kipper and we'll Mud Slap it because it's not super effective and it's not very strong. Okay, that should be good. Okay. I don't really want to be in this battle longer than I have to be, but I don't want to waste a Great Ball. We'll try one more Pokeball before we upgrade on the Sableye. Okay. Too much defense drops for my taste. Let's Great Ball this guy. Okay. Maybe we're not getting Sableye. I don't want to use all my Pokeballs on Sableye. God. Okay, we need to heal Kipper. These Leers are making me nervous. Our options are to waste this Ultra Ball or throw the Pokeballs. I want to save this Ultra Ball. whatever. If we lose the Sableye, we lose the Sableye. Okay. Well, so we don't have another encounter lined up for a while, so we probably are okay losing all our Pokeballs here. We can always restock in Rustboro if we want to go back that far. After the gym, we can... Nightshade. Alright, we're gonna try this Ultra Ball. I hope this Sableye is good. Alright, I got a name for you there, Sableye. It's definitely frustration. Can't get it all in. And it's just gonna be frustrate. Alright, it's been a while since I've gone through this place without Flash. So I don't know that I want to do that. See, I kind of wanted an Aeron. Because Steel is good. But I really wanted a Makuhita. So the real question is, can Whismur learn Flash? Because I may hold off on swapping in Frustrate. No. Ralts can learn Flash. That's not particularly helpful. I think we swap out Whismur. Alright, time to update our layout on that, so we'll pull that up. Cut the music for a minute. We need the Sableye sprite. Alright, and that's Pokemon 6 on our thing. Update the image file. There it is. Its name is not terrible, though it's kind of close. Alright, Frustrate is in. Can learn Flash? It can. Unfortunately, it's not good, but what do you learn by level up that we could reasonably be annoyed to have the slot taken up by Flash? Alright, let's pull up your moveset in Gen 3. It's currently level 10. So learns Astonish at 13. Fury Swipes at 17. Fake Out at 21. Wow, this is... Sableye's not great. 29 learns Feint Attack. He might have been better off with a Whismur. He doesn't learn Shadow Ball till 41. I suppose there's a TM for that. Yeah, I have no problem teaching this Flash. We'll use it to get through the cave, and maybe we'll bring Whismur back on the team. I can't believe I'm saying that. Oh, now we get something up here. Now we get a Makuhita. We'll probably make today's video an hour, if anyone's wondering, if anyone actually watches this. Just like last time. Again, see, we could have that would have been a pain to catch. Yeah. So if anyone is interested in advising timestamps on this, or not timestamps, but time in general, what do you guys think is a good time? Is an hour too long? Personally, when I'm on YouTube, I like longer videos. It gives me a chance to sort of like have it playing in the background while I'm doing something. This is gonna do no damage. So if anyone actually watches this, feel free to drop a comment on like what you think is a good timeline for this. I feel like nothing eventful really happens at a 30-minute video. And then 45 is probably okay, but some where nothing exciting happens in them just kind of drag. And then an hour does seem kind of long for some people, so I just want to gauge the room on that. So if anyone out there has an opinion on that, feel free to share it. You know, Frustrate is probably not going to stay on the team long, but it's a solid pivot for this gym, because the no weakness thing helps, because if we kept Whismur for the gym, it would be an... Alright, we're going to the gym. I really don't want to do this without Flash. I mean, I've done it before. I can do it, but I don't feel like that right now. It's been a week. We should probably do some training on Hype, though. Well, let's go into the gym and see what Hype does to the trainers there. If we need to do some grinding on him, because I feel like we're still pretty low on the whole level count. Off to a flying start. Okay, 14, yeah. I really am worried about that bide. You do nothing. We may have to scratch hype from this roster. We should be able to one-shot. Right? Yeah. We may have to scratch hype at some point. I mean, not before Whismer. But it's a Ralts in Gen 3 that has a nature that lowers special attack. It's really weak. Oh, there's a trainer in here. We'll start with hype and then switch to Kipper. We can evolve Kipper. He's just so low health. And does so little damage. I imagine it'll be good when it evolves, but I'm gonna get there. Okay. And a water gun. Training Ralts just won't be as much of a drag once we get the EXP share. Okay. Beaky to the rescue. Maybe we should do some training before this gym. We can train Kipper in the cave. Alright, we're going to the cave. We're gonna go to the Pokemon Center, heal up, go to the cave. We'll train Hype and Kipper in the cave. And we're getting close to the hour mark, so we'll do some training in the cave with everyone, and then we will... Maybe I'll do some more grinding off camera. Are these weak enough for you? Oh, sweet. We'll train Hype right here. Because they can get... It's not a ton of experience, but it's all his. He doesn't have to be switch trained. Sweet. Double team. It's not an honorable way to win, but sometimes you just need a double team. Zubat. We could have had a Zubat. That would have been nice too. I mean, not now, it wouldn't have, but later. I mean, it's a friendship evolution, but still. 7 damage from a Leech Life. I can't... It's not great, but Ralts has, like, no health. And you get, like, no experience. But you can't fight the gym trainers because you have no health. I was kind of expecting Kipper to evolve this go around, but we've been using him sparingly. Maybe that's what we'll do before we sign off for the evening. See, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, it's not a lot. Let's evolve Kipper, so that's ready. Another super potion, sweet. Probably want to get into the Aerons for Kipper. See, these guys are putting up a fight. We'll probably get decent experience. Yeah. One more and we'll evolve Kipper. We'll call it good for the night. There we go. What we got? Makuhita. There we go. Kipper's evolving. Mud shot, thank God. Alright. So we'll update our layout and call it for the evening. Alright, we're gonna update. That's not what we're updating. We are updating the text. No, not the text. The Pokemon itself. Marshtomp. That's fine, right? Yeah, that's okay. Alright, so we updated, so we got Kipper in, and yeah, solid stuff. That's gonna wrap it up for the evening. If anyone actually watches this, here's what I am interested in seeing comments on. Length of videos, and after that, whether it's if the no weakness makes Sableye worth it past just this gym and this cave, or if we should be scrapping him and going back to Whismur, or if you just think the entire team of water type will get the Tentacruel and the Magikarp and have a Waterpalooza and then get wrecked by the electric gym. So those are the things to shoot in the comment section. I don't know that I've done anything worth subscribing to, but if you are deeply invested in this series and want to see it continue, or it will probably continue anyway, but if you want to be notified when it continues, you can certainly subscribe if you'd like. If you just want to subscribe for this series, and then when you get bored of us, you can unsubscribe. I really don't care at this time in my life, because I'm doing this for fun, and I don't really plan to build a cult following, but you never know. So that's up to you. I'll leave that up to you, and that's where we'll sign off for the evening. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you in part 4.